What is up, guys? Welcome to the big day today. CPI report. We have the Fed meetings. CPI report, CPI report's coming out in literally 5 minutes from now. Let's see what's going to happen here. All right, so what's going on, Art? Jay, TJ, Larry, Art. What is going on, guys? Welcome. Make sure you guys slap that like. All right, so it looks like the market since last night have been reacting positively. Looks like we're starting to see that V-shaped recovery basically since we bottomed out with Bitcoin earlier in the day yesterday around $66,000. Since then, obviously Bitcoin has jumped up. We're at 67,900 as of right now. So usually when we see something like this, it's usually the markets are anticipating some kind of a good move as far as with the CPI report. Now, if you guys missed yesterday, what we're calling for, core inflation year over year, we're looking for a forecast number of 3.5% or lower is what we're looking for to be bullish. If it does come out where it's 3.6 or higher, we're probably going to see somewhat of a dump. Let me pull up, let's see here. Just for the heck of it, I'm going to open up a move here. I should have done this earlier. Don't show me this again. I should have done this earlier, but we're going to go ahead and make a move here. Bitcoin, I'm going to go ahead and open up a long right now. Let me just see what we have going on. Tim, what's going on? Gina, Hoodie, Rodney, what's going on, guys? Make sure you guys slap those likes. Good morning. Welcome to the CPI report morning stream. Should I do Bitcoin or Solana? There's a nice W pattern for Solana. I guess I'll just open up Solana. I'm going to open up a long. I'm not going to go too crazy. Let's see here. Go ahead and put this on here. Do something small. 25 bucks. Open up a 40x long on Solana. Let's go. Now, I don't know what this report's going to do, and if you are mimicking anything that I'm doing, be very cautious because this is very risky, right? Because this thing can go any direction, right? It can go any direction. Now, the reason why I'm thinking that we're going to have a good CPI report is because a couple of things. Obviously, last 6 weeks ago, we had a good CPI report. We met the forecast. We did really well. This time around, if you guys have noticed, gasoline has come down. Gas has been trickling down, and that is a big player in the CPI report. So with that being said, even if, let's say, some of the, let's just say like goods like food has gone up a little bit, if gas has moved down a nice chunk, then you're most likely going to see the CPI report still do really well. So we'll see how this plays out. Kind of a risky move for me to open up a long right now after we've already been running. But like I said, we have the CPI report coming out. We're going to see exactly what happens. Right now, I did open up my long at entry point was at 152.52 to be exact. So up just a little bit, about 1 or 2% already on that 40x long. So we'll see how this plays out. Bitcoin right now, 67,900, and we are about a minute and a half away, guys, until the CPI report numbers. Let's see how this reacts. In the meantime, the bubbles for today, right now looking, a mixed breed, right? A lot of greens. We are seeing some still reds. Looks like Acash is the one that's down probably the most today. PEPE is up 6%. That's doing really well. Oasis up. We have Ondo still running up. BONK's up for the hour. Let's see here. We have for the hour, we have some, everything's pretty much around the same, right? It looks like these are big bubbles, but they're only up about 1%. And some of these that look crazy big, they're only down 3%, 2.5% for Brett. So for the week, though, you guys can see we're still in the red. So hopefully we can turn that weekly into a nice green. So Let's see how this works. The market right now is fluctuating like crazy. Let's zoom in. I like to zoom in on days like this because it makes it more dramatic. It makes it more dramatic. So let's see here. We have 30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds until the market opens up. Let's see. 30 seconds, guys. So nervous. Bitcoin's starting to look like she wants to rally. Let's see, guys. The anticipation, guys. The anticipation. Now, it will drop in like 30, it'll be like 15, 30 seconds later. Damn! Numbers dropped. Numbers dropped, and it looks like it's good. It looks like it's good, guys. Let's see here. Oh my gosh! Inflation year over year, 3.3%. Core, 2%. Look at that. We shattered expectations, and look at the market, guys. Look at this. Boom! Look at the markets running right now, guys. Hell yeah. Let's see how this runs. Look at that. Would like to see us get up to that 69,000. Would love to see this get up to that 69,000. Let's check on that long real quick that I just opened up. Let me see here. Why is it? Sometimes Jupiter takes forever to like update. Come on. Solana's like up. What is going on with Jupiter? Jupiter's like out there. So you guys know I opened up my long right at 152. Damn, I should have put $1 million in there. Look at Bitcoin. Just ran up all the way up to 69,277, guys. If you guys are just joining, let's effing go. CPI report came out crushing it this time. Look at that. Core inflation year over year, 3.4. We were looking for that 3.5 or under. We got the 3.4. Looks like the inflation rate month over month dropped about 1%, 0.1, I'm sorry. And inflation rate, the actual rate year over year, came out to actual 3.3. Forecast was at 3.4. So looks like inflation is starting to do really well as far as continuing to move down. So looks good. Now I would love for, look at that. I'm up 133%, guys. Holy crap. Did you guys see this? Oh my God, look at this. Up 133%. Yeah, I'm just going to pick that up real quick. I'm just going to grab that real quick. Snag that up. I'm up 133%, guys. I literally just opened up that long. What was that? 2 or 3 minutes ago? Bruh, 133%. That's insane, bro. Freaking insane right there. Come on, close it out. Close it out. There we go. Nice 133% gain right there, bro. You guys just saw it with your own eyes. Let's see here. Did the position close, though, is the question. Yep, it did. There we go. 133% and what was that? Less than 5 minutes? Oh my gosh, that was an epic long right there. I literally probably should have threw like $1,000 at that. But it is what it is. So you guys can see, if you guys are just joining, guys, CPI report. It's going to sound like a broken record, but we have new people coming in and out. Make sure you guys slap those likes. Slap the likes for Bitcoin. We're going to check the markets, what they're doing right now. But the obviously right now, we just got the numbers in. Core inflation year over year, 3.4, shattering the forecast. Forecast was at 3.5, right? The fact that we beat the forecast is why it's so much more bullish, right? Just a point under, but we literally, that's what we wanted to see, right? We needed this. We got that 3.4. And the reason why this is such a big deal is because not only do we have the CPI report dropping today, but we also have the Fed meeting coming out in the next few hours. And remember, I told you guys, it's gonna be a wiki-washy kind of a wonky day today because we got the good inflation, right? We're going to most likely see a rally like we're seeing right now, and we might see a little bit of a retracement up coming up around 2:30. And what I mean is, like, from now to about 2:30, we might see the markets up and down because we have Jerome Powell that's going to be speaking in the next few hours. Normally, we have the CPI report come out, and that's that, right? And the markets can just kind of just rally. But unfortunately, we have also Jerome Powell that's going to be speaking, which I think is going to be a good thing today. Remember I told you guys, If we get a good CPI report, this is just going to be basically, it's going to be a good run, because now we have Jerome Powell that's going to be coming out. He's got the last CPI report from 6 weeks ago that we did really well. Now he has this CPI report. We even did even better, right? So now a lot of people are probably going to be anticipating that he's going to, at least, we're most likely going to still pause for sure. But the wordage, like I said, the wordage is what we want to focus on. And I think the wordage is going to be very, it's going to be very dovish, meaning very bullish. Now, I closed that long, and now I'm looking back and I'm like, damn it. But 133% in literally like 3 minutes, you cannot beat that. I think that was the fastest freaking, fastest leverage I've ever done. Literally in 3 minutes. I've done it before where I've opened something up and it's jumped up like 60, 70%, but not 133%. That was a move right there, guys. That was a move. So let's see here. Kinnemer, what's going on? Just jumping back in the chat. Gina said, you knew it. You knew it, my friend. Let's go. I appreciate that, Gina. Call Moonin. We'll check that out. He said RTRD on Cronos. We'll check that out, bro. BP, what's going on, bro? He went long on Bitcoin. Hell yeah, bro. That's my boy. Rosales said, I came in late. What happened? We just got the CPI report and everything came out great. We were expected forecast 3.5. We actually beat it at 3.4%. So the markets are reacting pretty well right now. Let's see here. Crypto James said check Solana. We did check Solana. Solana's running, which is great. That's going to help NFK as well right now. Call, don't start spamming the that project, please. Let's go, guys. Now let's check out the bubbles and let's see what the bubbles are looking like. Let's look at the hourly. Look at that. Everything turned into the green. Everything turned into the green, and you can see we're having a big reaction. Let's go down the watch list and see what's going on. Look at ladies. Look at ladies, guys. Look at this. Where's Red Rum? Because I know he's always the one that starts flipping out when ladies drops like 3%. Where is he at? Because now we're starting to run up again. Solana's doing good. Let's see here. Any big movers? Myro up 12%. Fetch AI is up 10%. Swiftcoin is up 20%. BONK's up 10%. Jasmy 8%. Let's see here. PEPE's up 7%. HBAR's up 6.7%. So you guys can see everything's looking great. Bitcoin is actually absolutely ripping right now. Look at this. And like I said, guys, we're going to have up and downs for today. We're going to have up and downs for today until we get to that Fed meeting. Fed meeting is at 2:30 today Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you guys check your watches and set it up as far as if you want to watch that. I won't be live streaming the meeting, but we will be coming after the meeting for tonight to do our regular stream. And also tonight we are going to be doing our members only stream right before our regular stream. We're going to do the members only stream, and it's going to be strictly in regards to the airdrop for NFK. So I told you guys we have some big things going on today. Big things going on. Let's check Cronos and see what's going on with Cronos. Anything pumping on here? Now, you're not going to really see a big reaction on DeFi necessarily yet over the CPI reports or anything like that. You guys know it's a little bit different. So this is a project that, oh boy, kept spamming. Let's see here. RD. Doesn't look bad. I mean, this thing was running, I think, yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. It was doing really well, so not doing too bad. Definitely on an upward trend for sure. Sloppy trend line, but you can get the gist of what's going on here. Making higher lows as it continues to move, so not too bad. Liquidity doesn't look terrible at all, and the market cap is under $1 million, so definitely not bad for right now. One of the only projects that are actually doing well in the last few days, and it's because obviously the project just dropped a few days ago. You can see all these other projects aren't doing the best as of now. I was looking at this project and just dropped $118 million market cap. Get out of here. Get out of here. Rosella said, holy mama. So if you guys are just joining, make sure you guys slap those likes. So we just basically got the news that the CPI report, and I think it's already been deleted. It has. What the hell, bro? So CPI report came out forecast was 3.5. It came out to 3.4, which was a good thing. I told you guys yesterday, anything that met the forecast or below, the markets were going to react positively, right? Anything that came higher than forecast, markets were going to react negatively. And then obviously we saw that the markets ran up. If you guys were here to see at the beginning of the stream, I literally opened up a long on Solana 2 minutes before the numbers came out, and I closed it long 2 minutes after they came out with 133% gain. If you guys are interested on finding out how the hell did I do that, how did I figure that all out, make sure you guys join and become a member, because that's what we cover on the members only stream, is how to be a better trader. So make sure you guys slap that up. Solana, let's go back to Solana. You know, if I would have kept that damn long open though, I'd probably be up like 300% now, because I closed the long at like 158. It was at 158 and we're up to almost 159. So I probably would have jumped up at least another 100% on there. And that was only a 40x. Do you imagine if I would have done 100x, like $1,000 100x? I would have probably been up I probably would have made like 5K in literally a few minutes off of that. Absolutely insane. Gina said Ethereum. Let's check it out. Ethereum running back up to 3,600 right now. It looks like it's starting. It's obviously, you know, doing really well, up almost 4%. But you can see this is going to be for the 2 hour. This is our 50-day moving average, SMA simple moving average right here, the 50-day. You can see that it's struggling to really stay above that 50-day. So we'll have to see how this plays out. But I mean, it is up about 4% at $3,600. So not looking terrible at all. And really holding its gains from, this was obviously the news from the ETFs. You know, I always tell you guys, Gina, you know, people with crypto, we all have like ADD, right? Something happens and like a week later, we've already moved on. So this ETF stuff, people have kind of not moved on, but they're like, all right, yeah, cool. And kind of, you know, like the people that are long-term are obviously still holding. And then you had a lot of people that just kind of bought in on the rumors, sold the news, but ETFs haven't even gone into effect yet. Imagine when, and I remember I told you guys last night, a little birdie told me that I heard someone that's really, you know, close to all that stuff. From what I'm hearing is that we could see a actual live ETF for Ethereum in the next few weeks, possibly at the beginning of July. So you're talking 2 to 4 weeks. We could easily see the ETFs going live for Ethereum, which I think will just drive this price even higher up. And remember what I keep telling you guys, as soon as we get up to that 4,000, 4,100, and we stay above this 41, you're going to see all the altcoins absolutely start going berserk. That's what I think. Once we break that 41 and we stay above, not like break above it and then we come back down. No, I mean, we break above and we stay and find that support above the 4,100 particularly. I'm telling you guys, you're going to start seeing alts just start rallying, and that's going to be the beginning of altcoin season. Mark my words. We'll come back whenever that does happen to see if it all plays out, right? Right now, guys, if you guys are just joining, make sure you guys slap those likes. Slap the likes. We got 35 people here and 17 likes. Come on. Slap those likes. CPI report just came out. Came out great. Core year over year, 3.4%. Forecast at 3.5%. So we beat expectations. We're doing good. We have the meeting today, the FOMC meetings. Let's pull up the FOMC meeting real quick, which is in 5 hours from now. So right now we're basically, and this is updated right here, 99.9% are basically calling for a pause. We know that there's going to be a pause today. There's no if and buts about it, right? It doesn't matter if that CPI report came out today and it dropped a whole percent, right? We're going to see a pause. We already know it, but this sets us up, like I told you guys, for July or September. I'm still calling for September. I really am. I'm still calling for September. You guys can see right now, 85.5% of the market's still calling for a pause. next meeting, which is not today, but the following meeting, which is in 6 weeks from now in July, I personally am thinking September is when we're going to see it. And look at this. Isn't it crazy? Look what's shifting over. This was 50-50 the other day. It was like 45-45, and then the rest was over here. And I told you guys, I'm honestly thinking we're going to see that we're going to see the first interest rate reduction from the Feds in September. And why do I say this? Obviously, because the CPI report's been coming out and we've been doing really well. This is the second one that we've dropped down. We're going to get another CPI report in between now and September. If it comes out doing the same thing, it's going to be pretty much written in stone. But the reason why I'm also saying that most likely it's going to be September is because they're going to be doing it before the election. You have to remember, Jerome Powell has been pretty neutral. They're not basically under the wing of the actual administration in office right now, but you better believe they are, right? They are. So with that being said, they're going to need to reduce interest rates. They're going to need the markets to be rallying. How good would it look with the sitting president if the markets are continuing to rally? Everything's at all-time highs as you're basically going through the election. So that's where I'm saying with it. We'll see how it plays out, but I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to play out. September is going to be our first interest rate ease or reduction, however you want to word it. So Bitcoin right now is 69,400, not looking bad. I'm just happy that we did break. We didn't even freaking look at 69,000, right? We broke right by that 69K and we've stayed up. The higher we go, the higher chance that we're going to have whenever we do see a retracement that we're going to most likely bounce at the 69,000. So I would like to see us continue to move up. I would like to see us get back on this trend line right here. This was our old trend line from a few weeks ago. In order for us to get up there, though, it would take us up to about 70,500 for us to get up there. That is a stretch, but can happen. What can catapult us up to that trending line right here would be Jerome Powell coming out speaking very, very dovish today, which I do think if you were to pick, is this hawkish or dovish? I'm going to say that he's most likely going to be very dovish, especially you better believe that he's looking at these numbers that just dropped. They already knew the numbers, but you better believe that he's looking at the numbers and he's like, all right, you know what? We're pretty much getting set up to where we're going to start doing interest rate reductions slowly but surely. It's going to be very slow process. So, Mike, what's going on? What is going on? Bullish? What is going on, guys? I hope you guys are having a great Wednesday, guys. Listen, it's Wednesday. Put a smile on your face. You're alive. You woke up today. You're alive, right? We got the markets running. We're halfway through the week. I think we're going to make it, guys. I think we're going to make it. And anybody that just jumped in, welcome, welcome, welcome. Broken record here. I should just have it in record, just going over and over. CPI report came out. Fantastic today, guys. We core inflation year over year was expected to be 3.5, and we actually got to 3.4%, guys. So we're looking absolutely fantastic. Let's see if any of the headlines are up to date right now. Let's see here. They haven't updated anything. CoinDesk is usually pretty good at updating stuff. Not yet. They haven't updated anything yet. Bubbles are still on the green, doing really well. Now you're seeing some of these projects absolutely running. So Gina said, that's your story and you're sticking to it. Yeah. That is what I say, right? Rodney said, how to become a member, Crip. So in order to be a member, bro, you need to find that join button. It should be a join button next to the subscribe. If you're on your mobile phone, it's probably not there. So a couple things you can do to find it. Go onto your browser, like how you would pull up like your Google, right? Like a website, and go to YouTube through your browser instead of using the YouTube app. Go on through your browser and pull up the CryptoFud channel, and you should be able to see that join button. It should pop up asking to become a member. If not, if you have access to a computer, a tablet, something like that, you 100% will see the join button. But on your mobile, for whatever reason, I don't know why they have it like that, but it does not pop up. And if you become a member, obviously by this weekend, you're still eligible to receive that the airdrop that we're going to be doing tonight. We are going to be setting up the airdrops for the members, so we will have a quick airdrop meeting for the members only. That's going to be before our regular stream today. So looking at some of the watch lists right now, NFK for the day, we're still technically down 14%, but it looks like in the last 6 hours, we're up 6%. Last 5 minutes, we're up 5%, so not doing too good. Our slow but sure trace back up to our $1 million mark. We will be making it, right? Slowly but surely. That's the best way to go, guys. You know, if we move up and we shoot up freaking 1,000%, you know, like we kind of did like 2 weeks ago, you're going to see people taking profits right now. You're going to see people that are like NFK all the way. And then when they go back and look at their portfolio and they're up 10 grand, they're like, sell, right? Because they see dollar signs, right? But if we can slowly but surely start moving up the way we have, I think that's going to be the safest way for us to really not see those big swings and big sales, right? And it's the same thing for all of these projects. It's the same thing. Looking to see if anything pops up. Just want to go back to Cronos and see what's going on here. Shit. And then also, guys, I'm looking at the clock, so it's about 9 o'clock. So the market, the actual stock market and ETFs are going to be opening up technically in the next like 40 minutes, a little less than 40 minutes. So I'm curious to see how that's going to react. Like I said, so today Jerome Powell is going to be speaking at around 2:30 Eastern Standard Time. We won't be live streaming the meeting because unfortunately I won't be at my computer at that time. I do have a couple other appointments, but we are going to be doing a live stream like we normally do around 6:30 tonight, and we basically will discuss everything that Jerome says today, how the markets react, and all that good stuff, right? And any of your favorite projects. So make sure you guys, if you haven't already, slap that like, hit the subscribe, so whenever we do go live tonight, you can just get that instant alert. No need to search for anything like that. And then also for my members, I've already said it a couple times, but I want to make sure you guys hear me. We are going to do a members only stream tonight before the regular stream. If you are watching this after the fact and you're like, oh crap, I'm not going to be able to make the members only stream, don't worry. You guys know, as long as you're a member, you guys are eligible to get that airdrop. So, and any of my new members, make sure, if you haven't already, download your Solana wallet. Make sure you have a Solana wallet. That's pretty much just be a member and have a Solana wallet, and you'll be good to go as far as getting that airdrop for today. So, Blue said, I'll make it. Jer. TJ said, I'm giving my airdrop to Philly. He said he lost 3K. All right. Where is Philly? Gina said, what time for the members only stream? The members only stream is going to be at like 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I know a couple of people reached out to me and said they want to burn their NFK airdrop. So if that's something that you want to do, just obviously let me know. What I'll do is I can even I can burn it live. You know, we can do it live. I can show you guys exactly what we'll do with that, and then show you guys the receipts. And then I also said anybody that wants to burn their NFK, I will match. Right, so if you want to burn your airdrop, for anybody that does that, I will match whatever you're burning. I'll burn as well with you. Right, we'll go down together. Right, so, but we'll figure that out on the members only stream tonight for sure. So, but recap. So, a couple things. Look where we just came back and bounced. Right at the 69, like I told you guys. So everything's looking good. Bitcoin might be forming some kind of a bull flag. I told you guys this is we got a good CPI report for today, but today's a little bit different than our normal days, right? Because we have Jerome Powell coming back around in the next few hours at 2:30 Eastern Standard Time to basically the FOMC meeting. We already know that today is going to be a pause. Let's go back over here. 99.9% of the market is already pricing in that we're going to see, obviously, another pause for today, which we already know. I think the big thing for today is not really us knowing that there's going to be a pause, but really the wordage on what Jerome Powell is going to say. That's what we're going to be more focused on. That's what the market is going to be focused on, is what is he saying, right? Is he giving out hints that now, since the last two CPI reports have been really well, that we 100% are going to see some kind of reduction? Is he going to come out and say, you know, we're still on the fence as far as, because this is what he's been saying, is we're still not there, guys. We still haven't got to that point where we feel secure to start saying that we're going to start reducing rates. The markets have been reacting negatively to that. So a couple other things too is a lot of things that people aren't thinking about is our job reports that came out last week or 2 weeks ago, whenever that came out. Remember, unemployment hit 4%. That's what the feds were looking for. We were looking for that 4% unemployment rate, and we actually hit it. We have two good CPI reports that just dropped. Basically, everything is falling in line for the feds to really get that confirmation that they're good to go to start at least slowly reducing interest rates. Why are we so worried about interest rates being reduced? Well, whenever we see the interest rates starting to get reduced, it's basically going to be bullish on the market, right? It's going to be bullish on the market. The markets usually tend to start moving up when inflation or interest rates are getting reduced. When interest rates are starting to get increased, like we saw in the last few years, obviously bearish for the market. So with that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed our quick but very informational morning stream. I hope you guys have a great productive day today. Go out, kill it if you're going to be working. If your day's off, relax. Obviously, we have Jerome Powell talking around 2:30. We are going to, like I said, we'll have our evening stream today at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. Members, I'll see you guys at 6 o'clock for the airdrop members only stream. Other than that, guys, I thank you guys so much for joining. Like I said, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and make sure you guys hit that like on the way out. Hit that subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see each and every one of you guys a little later. All right, guys?